Think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
What if the very co-hosts who love calling others conspiracy theorists found themselves tangled in a whirlwind of rumors and allegations? That's exactly what fans and insiders alike are whispering about Whoopi Goldberg and her fellow panelists on The View. From backroom drama to hush-hush legal threats, the show that made headlines for fiery debates now faces a storm of its own. Some say it's all exaggerated gossip. Others insist a massive defamation scandal is brewing behind the scenes. Could this be the tipping point that forever changes daytime TV and topples The View's iconic reputation? When Whoopi Goldberg joined The View, her frank style and commanding presence were seen as the perfect ingredients for ratings gold. Producers allegedly embraced her tendency to speak candidly, trusting that every bold statement would lead to higher viewership. Alongside Joy Behar's biting humor, Sunny Hostin's legal expertise, and other rotating voices, the show offered a heady mix of perspectives. But beneath the surface, rumors claimed that tensions had been simmering for years. Some staffers reportedly felt the push for hot takes was edging too close to orchestrated drama. Insiders hinted that certain co-hosts clashed off camera, fueling suspicions that their on-air arguments weren't entirely spontaneous. As social media grew more influential, speculation about The View's behind-the-scenes friction went viral. Observers noted eye rolls captured on live TV and abrupt topic changes whenever conservative opinions were mentioned. Fan theories emerged, suggesting there was more at play than simple personality differences. Allegedly, the show's higher-ups recognized the profitable power of conflict.
I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I don't want to fake apologize. I was very upset about that people are misunderstood what I was saying.
And capitalized on it, even if it meant fanning the flames of co-host rivalries. Over time, these undercurrents built up, setting the stage for a larger controversy that would soon explode. Over the years, The View's panel has never shied away from hot-button issues, politics, celebrity scandals, or cultural debates. However, accusations of one-sided pile-ons and unfair treatment began to mount. Fans noticed that whenever conservative-leaning guests appeared, the conversation often spiraled into heated confrontations. According to rumors, producers advised the host to target these guests with pointed questions, hoping to spur viral moments. Critics on social media accused The View of crossing ethical lines, blurring the boundary between spirited debate and intentional humiliation. It didn't help that some high-profile figures spoke out, claiming they were ambushed and cut off during interviews. Speculation arose about staffers urging co-hosts to take extra jabs at guests perceived as threats to the show's dominant political narrative. While many viewers still enjoyed the drama, others began to question whether The View had become more about taking down its guests than having honest discussions. Each headline-grabbing incident added fuel to the rumor that the show's confrontational style was less organic than carefully engineered behind closed doors. When allegations of orchestrated media bullying emerged, the talk of possible defamation suits soon followed. The internet buzzed with chatter that a conservative figure, rumored to have been subjected to repeated mockery, was preparing a colossal lawsuit against certain hosts and ABC executives. Although few concrete details were confirmed, insiders claimed that leaked emails might prove the show's producers had actively plotted these confrontations to spike ratings. If such evidence existed, it could suggest a level of intentional harm that crosses into legally risky territory.
And it's not good for anyone. And it's not good for poor folks. It is not good for y'all because you become slave fodder. It's not a good thing.
As gossip spread, legal analysts weighed in, noting that while talk shows rely on free speech protections, those protections have limits. If a court found that hosts knowingly pushed false claims or used malicious framing, the network could be on the hook for damages. Even rumors of potential leaks and subpoenas sent shockwaves through daytime TV. Many wondered if The View, long considered untouchable, might finally face a scandal too big to dismiss. Advertisers, meanwhile, reportedly grew cautious, monitoring how this so-called legal storm could affect the show's reputation. In the midst of all this speculation, eyewitness accounts suggested a moment when Whoopi Goldberg herself appeared visibly rattled. According to tabloid-style rumors, she arrived at a closed-door court session or private mediation looking tense. Observers claimed she was uncharacteristically subdued as transcripts of her past statements were reviewed. Some alleged she even wiped away tears during breaks, though her camp strongly denied any emotional collapse. The possibility of Whoopi, often seen as the show's backbone, cracking under pressure sparked massive interest. Clips of her on-air demeanor fueled the gossip mill. Suddenly, she seemed more cautious, cutting off certain debates or deflecting direct questions. Critics argued this shift proved the allegations were hitting too close to home. Supporters insisted it was merely a sign that she was tired of baseless attacks. Regardless, the chatter around Whoopi's rumored breakdown became a symbol of the unfolding drama. If the show's most unflappable host was nervous, maybe there was more truth to these rumors than fans initially believed.
It's not good for women because you are now being told and dictated to, and you can't say anything because they, throw you in a jail or whatever.
Beyond the gossip swirling around The View, a broader conversation took hold about media accountability. With social media giving audiences instant replay power, a single clip can go viral and trigger public outrage within hours. Increasingly, viewers are unwilling to accept what they see as bullying tactics from talk show personalities. When allegations suggest a pattern of deliberate pile-ons, people question whether the show has been pushing the limits of spirited debate too far. Some industry watchers see this as a potential turning point for all talk shows. The days of provoking guests for sheer entertainment might be ending, replaced by demands for open but fair discourse. Advertisers, always protective of their brand image, are rumored to be rethinking partnerships with shows that promote overly confrontational styles. As a result, networks could feel growing pressure to rein in hosts known for turning controversies into viral fireworks. If The View, one of the most iconic daytime formats, gets seriously burned by a lawsuit, the ripple effects could reshape the broader TV landscape. Under all these clouds of speculation, the question on everyone's lips is, what now? One rumor claims that ABC executives are drafting exit scenarios if the lawsuit chatter turns into real legal trouble. Another suggests the show might undergo a major cast overhaul, potentially parting ways with Whoopi or Joy Behar if advertisers demand it. On the flip side, some insiders predict The View will power through by doubling down on its brand of unapologetic commentary.
People got very, very, very angry and still are angry. I mean, I'm getting, all of the mail from folks and the very real anger because people feel very different.
After all, controversy has long been a key part of the show's success. Still, the specter of targeted defamation looms large. If a court case goes forward and reveals concrete proof that producers planned specific attacks, the financial and reputational blow to The View could be immense. Even if the show survives, it may face stricter guidelines or disclaimers. In the meantime, fans loyal to Whoopi and the panel remain hopeful that it's all an overblown conspiracy. They argue that strong opinions naturally ruffle feathers, and that people accusing the show of sabotage are missing the point of candid debate. Until the dust settles, nobody knows which scenario will play out. So here we are, watching one of daytime TV's most influential programs teeter on the edge of a rumored legal showdown. Whether you think the allegations are overblown gossip or a genuine reckoning, there's no denying the stakes. If even half the rumored evidence against The View is real, it could set a new precedent on how far talk shows can push for ratings before crossing into bullying or defamation. On the other hand, if these claims fizzle out, perhaps The View will emerge emboldened and unshaken as it continues its signature brand of fiery discussion. What do you think? Are these rumors a last-ditch effort by critics to take down a liberal-leaning show, or has The View gone too far in turning debate into spectacle? Let me know in the comments, and stay tuned, because if the legal threats ramp up, we might see a seismic shift in how daytime TV handles explosive controversies from here on out.